Here we have a 2017 on a 17 registration, Scania K410EB, Interlink 53-seat executive coach. So we are up in East Lancashire this afternoon at Moving People. Recently gained earned recognition status, this operator, which gives us, not that we didn't have enough in the first place, but it does give us a bit more confidence when selling the products, because to achieve earned recognition, you've got to meet quite a high standard. Vehicle's pretty much straight on the bodywork. In fairness, nothing gives me cause for concern. Alloy wheels fitted, power operated centre continental door. Every time I see that logo, it makes me wonder if people in Blackburn are very malnutritionised. I got in trouble last time for taking the mickey out of that logo. I best not do it anymore. Fred Astaire and Ginge. So under the bonnet, Euro 6 Scania engine. That's driven through Scania's automated OptiCruise gearbox. Reverse cameras fitted. Near side, much the same as the offside. We've got a pair of these, by the way. The only difference between them is one letter on the registration and about 10,000 kilometres. And that's about it. Now, here for me is one big winner. And Glenn's going to get excited because he pointed this out to me. Massive luggage space. Length is obviously a factor in that. These being, never remember the 12.8 or 12.9, but listen, 10 centimetres is irrelevant. But the fact that it's got a small toilet unit that doesn't take up too much space gives you kind of that extra quarter of a locker there, but that makes all the difference. Massive luggage space. The other winner with these, which not a lot of people know, bear in mind, you know, they're made in Scandinavia, stainless steel. I was talking to another operator about his 2009 Omni Express this morning, which is obviously the predecessor to the Interlink. And he said to me, he says, "Do you know what, Daz?" He says, "There's not a blemish of rust on it. 15 years old." I said, "It's stainless, isn't it? You know." So it's got to be said for something. There's other advantages. We'll come to them in a bit. Remember that blue badge there? Okay, that's important. Right, let's have a look on board. You know what we're going to do first, don't you? Turn that off. There we go. So we've got 53 reclining seats with this sort of black and teal, turquoise, whatever you want to call it, colourway. That gives it away to me. As soon as I saw this, I went X-Skills. So, X-Skills vehicle, the other one's identical. The only thing that lets the seats down really is this here, but as I said, original interior, 8 years old next year. You're going to get it, aren't you? Other than that, the seats are in great condition. 3-point seat belts, half leather trim, not too much of the bright colour, which I like. Subtle's better these days. And I always look at these seats on these Interlinks and just think how comfy they look. They look like big seats. You get in some vehicles these days and the seats look like you're going to have to like squeeze up. But no, they always look like decent seats on here. You've got trays to the seat backs. Carpet to the aisle. Got a centre sunken toilet fitted with hot drinks facility on top. We're also wired for DVD with two fixed monitors. I'm going to mention the CCTV, but I'm not going to advertise it because one has and one is wired for CCTV, one isn't. So I'm not going to advertise them with or without. I'm just saying nothing. Okay, if you pick the one with the CCTV, that's a bonus, isn't it? Most people have their own fitted these days anyway. The other winner for this product, for me, is get past the stainless steel. It's a total, top to bottom, inside and out, Scania product. So everything you need, every nut and bolt, Scania. There's no falling out over it, whether it's body or whether it's chassis or whatever. Scania, one-stop shop. I like that as well. More and more these days, with some parts supply issue. Very well laid out dash. Everything's obvious what it is and where it is. It's all laid out quite sensibly. I'm told it's going to get a new steering wheel because Glenn's not happy with that, in all fairness, and I can see why. So it's going to get a new steering wheel. Other than that, dash is in great order. Mileage, 465,000 kilometres. Fairly low to average, I would say, is the best way to describe that. Fridge in the dashboard, courier seat. You know, what's not to like? And I always find anything that's got like a turquoise or a teal or whatever, there's not enough coaches done with that colouring because I think it works really, really well. But everybody goes for like red or yellow. You know what I mean? Bold, primary colours. I think that really works well, personally. So, to recap, this is one of a pair. Identical twins. 2017 on a 17 registration. Scania K410EB. Interlink. 53 seat executive coach.